Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rewrite Your Reality. I am your host, Reese, and today I'm going to talk about manifesting your specific person in relation to fixing your past. What other coaches kind of allude to, the greats that we all are familiar with. If you're not, then you'll understand them here, and you can check up on them after that. And how manifestation gets a little confusing, and how it relates to materialization and why it's not that, right? So, where do we begin? Manifestation does not actually exist, as in things materializing out of thin air. I mean, the idea exists, and that's fine. It materializes from within you. But here's the thing: when you manifest something, all you are doing is bringing something from the unseen imagination to the seen imagination. You are doing that via the power that you are one with. You are that power. You are the power that gives light to the entire universe while being in said universe. Every single frame, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as you go along your day, you are in a new frame, in a new reality, giving it new light every single moment, right? So, when you put your awareness on something, you are saying to your higher self, hey, I am giving this idea power, and this idea is what I call forth for my physical experience of reality. I want this included in my physical experience reality. And sometimes you make some idea your only physical reality. It doesn't not include those other smaller things. Like I was thinking about, I had a imagine a scene that involved fireworks, and yesterday I was watching a western that literally had a scene where the sky is filled with fireworks. It's a western. Why would there be fireworks there? But I was drawn to watch this movie to see fireworks. That's how it works. I said, but what if you wanted to see real fireworks? That would happen as well, and it will happen as well. It's already happened as well. You see, it's just synchronicity, me synchronizing with the universe and my own knowing that, hey, your desires are done, they are unfolding, and let them just unfold. Here is a synchronistic event showing you where you are pointed, right? And it felt great. So, when spiritual greats and gurus and coaches are all explaining something, I know the greats don't necessarily do this, but a lot of the time you'll hear somebody saying, no, I did this, I manifested this, I manifested that, and then you kind of go from there, and it gets a little confusing. So what actually happened? You put your awareness on an idea, right? You put your awareness on an idea. That idea comes from nothingness, right? Unseen reality, the infinity that's within all of us. Bringing into the scene, saying, yes, this is what I choose as my physical reality, and then it unfolds. What do you have to do to that? What do you have to affirm, assume, imagine? Nothing. Literally nothing. It's the understanding that you are infinity itself. That's it. Just you, the creator. Whatever you put your imagination on consciously as your choice is your choice, because you consciously are choosing it. If you consciously know you're choosing this as your choice, then you've chosen it, right? And that's what your reality is. Yes, and you wonder about what about all these other millions of thoughts that I have throughout the day? Do they matter? No, they don't. No, they're not. God does not expect you to deal with 700,000 thoughts a day just to experience what you consciously want to experience. If you consciously know what you want to experience, you don't have to deal with 700,000 thoughts a day, because they don't matter. A lot of the time, you're playing whack-a-mole with these things, saying, oh, I need to fix this. You don't. Leading me on to, do you have to fix your past with your specific person? No. None at all. Nothing. For the very simple reason, you cannot fix it. You can experience fixing it, but you will be conceding to the idea, I broke something, I must fix it. I'm still the identity that broke something and fixed it, and that's how I keep moving forward. So you're experiencing it breaking from whichever side, and you're the one that fixes it. When you really let go of this idea about fixing stuff, you'll realize how many times and how many ideas and how many situations you've been in where you had to go and fix something. I just had one now. Somebody was complaining and complaining and complaining and complaining, and this person refuses to acknowledge imagination as reality, continually saying my 3D world is real. My specific person doesn't want to be with me. It makes me feel unworthy. It doesn't love me. He left me, betrayed me. That third party stole him. The blah blah blah. That right. That whole thing where things are broken. They're angry. They hate him. They love him. They want him. They want to feel worthy by getting him. That whole thing, right? And I'm watching this play, and then I asked her something, and then she refused to answer. The simple question was, what's reality to you? Is the three-dimensional world reality, or is it your imagination? And there's like 4 or 5 other people also, it's on Facebook groups, right, that are trying to help her. And I realized something. You're trying to fix something that's not broken. In this instance, that lady is my specific person in this moment. I'm trying to, or I realized in that moment what I was attempting or what I was thinking, I need to fix this person. I have no interest whatsoever in trying to change reality. And that's that old version that we all have where it's compassion meeting the old self, wanting to fix something so we can all go forward. No, it's not that. It is not that at all. You can't, I can't, no one can fix somebody in the three-dimensional world. We really have come up with a societal, not really come up with it, it's not, that also existed, but we really do live in that world where we are continuously trying to fix stuff. And you can't fix it. You really can't fix it. That's why I appreciated everybody was trying to talk to her, because it's all of my old self and my new self really dialing in and honing in on fixing this person's story. And this person's story was there in my awareness to show me I'm no longer that person who has to go and fix them. They're experiencing fulfillment, but we often tend to see fulfillment as something that's wonderful and joyful and whatever, right? Fulfillment is who you are being. You're fulfilled in every way. So if you're angry, you're going to be fulfilled very angrily, right? That's what people don't talk about too often. Where fulfillment is everything. It's not just, oh, I'm in love, I get to experience fulfillment. No, I'm experiencing very hateful things. I experience that too. And that lady was fulfilled. I don't have to see her or fix her being angry. All I have to do is assume of myself. What it is am I seeing? I am seeing a person moving to their fulfillment because they are already fulfilled, because I'm fulfilled, because that's my reality. I only see love. I don't have to fix anything. And that's where you got to move to, right? That's where you really have to move. And I want to show you this quickly. Oops. Right? Here is your specific person, my specific person in that moment, whatever. You broke something, or something is broken, or there's something you are perceiving that you have to fix, right? Something you're perceiving that you gotta fix. And then it just goes on. And then it goes into another reality with the same idea. You gotta fix it. And then you gotta fix it. And then you gotta fix it. But remember, all of this is happening now. Every single one of these is happening now. You're just perceiving it from a different vantage point, and you're perceiving it here. They all have the individual ends. But you experience them differently every single moment, because you are different every single moment from your point of view. Those other yous, they all exist. They're all branching off into their own thing continuously, where they all just exist, right? So what are you? So what are you creating? What are you gonna do? Are you the person that says, I have to fix all this to get to my to get to my happy end? Or can I just say, I am understanding that I already live in my happy end, and I am every happy end. I am every end. Not even happy. I am every end. Leave happy and sad out of it. I am every end. Right? I am every single end that exists. So I'm going to move to that end where I am only seeing love. And that's my reality. That is my reality. I only see love. I only see love. I don't have to fix anything. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to change anything. It'll automatically unfold from within me. You see, that person's story is unfolding from within me. So if my assumption simply is, I'm in my end, I only see love, that person is experiencing the fulfillment of love, because that's my life. That's who I am. It's the same thing with your specific person. If you continue to assume that you gotta fix something, you're gonna experience the version of them that you gotta keep fixing stuff with. So just go to your end. What is your end? I am in love with this person. I'm holding their hand. We're taking a walk on the beach, and we're enjoying the sunset, sunrise, whatever. That's your end. That's it. That's all. That's my reality. That's who I am. No fixing. No nothing. Choosing this with the knowing that when you choose it and you are embodying it and you are being it and you are experiencing it, you are being it, embodying it, and experiencing it. You are that. You don't have to do anything about it. You don't have to fix the whole thing. Let that whole thing carry on. It's another channel. It is another channel with the same I am awareness being a different character. But you are that I am awareness. So as the I am awareness, switch to another character experiencing that version of them who is being a different character, who is in love with you, who cannot stop thinking about you, who holds your hand and thinks about nothing else. You know? And you have these grades that tell you the same thing. They all tell you the same thing. It's like, whatever it is you desire, go to that. Be that. You don't need them in your physical reality to be that identity. You can just be the identity by knowing you are awareness. And when you are awareness, go be the identity. That's your choice. That's what's unfolding. It's coming from within you. Whatever you are filling your consciousness with comes out of you into this world. So be love, be fun, be spontaneous, be joyful, be that person. Don't be the person that I have to fix something to have fun. Don't be the person something has to go this way and that way and whatever else so I can have fun. No, just be that. You don't gotta fix nothing. You don't have to fix anything. There's nothing to fix. There's only things to choose. If you're choosing things to go fix, that's what you're going to experience. So reality comes from within you. You don't have to fix anything. You already have the specific person. You have an infinite number of versions with them. Trust me. You have an infinite number of versions within you of this person. Which one do you want to experience? I want to experience the one where this person never stops thinking about me and holds my hand and we fall asleep together and wake up together. That's who I want to be. Then embody that identity, knowing that it is brand new, already within you, and let it play out. Remember, all of physical reality is playing out right now. Right? No matter what you're imagining, that physical version of the reality that you're imagining is playing out somehow. Imagine every video on YouTube is being watched. You're just not watching every version of YouTube simultaneously, but you understand that there's a version of you who is watching every YouTube video right now. That's what it is. So where and what have you pointed at? What have you clicked play on? What are you watching? Is it no? But it doesn't look like what I want it to look like. Not every scene in the movie is what you want it to look like. It's the scene of the movie. It's creating the experience of the movie. So yes, no one's saying believe in the physical reality that this person's there with you while you're sitting there doing nothing. no one's telling you that. It's all telling you that. That's even more interesting to me. Understand that it's only one moment in reality. It's always temporary. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change who you are. It's just physical reality expressing itself in this moment in the way that it's expressing itself. But it's meaningless. So give it whatever meaning you want. I give mine the meaning that everything's unfolding perfectly because it must be. Because within me, I know I'm perfect. and it's unfolding from within me. That's it. See yourself as you would like it to be, know that you are that, and proclaim it. Proclaim it with the intention that what I am saying is who I am. What I am saying is my proclamation of who I am. What I am saying is who I desire to be. What I am saying is who I believe myself to be right now. What I am saying is how I'm going to choose to live my life from right now. I live my life with the assumption that all of my desires are fulfilled, they are done, and they are unfolding for me, from me, through me, and as me, regardless of what it looks like. I am love, I am joy, I am bliss, I am healthy, wealthy, passion, and freedom. I am passion, I am freedom, I am health, I am love, I am joy. I am those things because I am awareness, and awareness gives those things meaning. Awareness is those things. Awareness is literally being the idea of those things. So be that. Be the awareness of it. Thank you for the liking, the subscribing, the following, the comments, the sharing, the joining my group as well. I see another people have joined again. Love it. Thank you for the questions, and I will see you on the next one. Much love, and take care. Infinite love, infinite gratitude. Thanks again. If you do want to join my Facebook group and message me directly, feel free. You can message in the group chat. Also welcome. So much love and take care. Bye.